Now that Canadians know what he did. He must resign. When will he do so?
The opposition is furious over the SNC-Lavalin affair. In addition to demanding the Prime Minister resign, they're also calling on the RCMP to investigate. Meanwhile, the Prime Minister is still licking his wounds a day after damning testimony from Jody Wilson-Raybould.
No, to our knowledge, no one has been contacted by the RCMP.
Trudeau is in damage control mode after Jody Wilson-Raybould told the Commons Committee that she was pressured by Trudeau and others to help Quebec construction giant SNC-Lavalin avoid prosecution on fraud and bribery charges for business dealings in Libya.
In my view, these events constituted pressure to intervene in a matter, and that this pressure, or political interference to intervene, was not appropriate.
Wilson-Raybould also testified that she received veiled threats and told several officials on several occasions that she would not intervene in the situation. Among the people singled out were Gerald Butts, Trudeau's former principal secretary. Butts, who resigned earlier this month, sent a letter to the Justice Committee asking to testify. He said, "I watched the testimony of the Honourable Jody Wilson-Raybould yesterday. I believe my evidence will be of assistance to the Justice and Human Rights Committee in its consideration of these matters." Butts says he needs time to seek legal advice before he can testify. Trudeau has maintained that all conversations he and officials had with Wilson-Raybould were legit, and he's sticking to his reason for shuffling her to Veterans Affairs.
Had Scott Bryson not stepped down, Jody Wilson-Raybould would still be Attorney General and Minister of Justice today.
And it wasn't just Trudeau caught up in accusations. The Chief of Staff for Canada's Finance Minister was also accused of pressuring the former Attorney General.
I never raised this issue with Jody Wilson-Raybould. My staff, appropriately, would make her staff aware of the economic consequences of decisions, about the importance of thinking about jobs.
Wilson-Raybould has remained in the Liberal caucus, but when asked about her future, Trudeau could make no guarantees.
I have taken knowledge of her testimony, and there's still reflections to have on next steps.
The issue is being dissected again tonight as the House of Commons is holding an emergency debate on the matter. In Ottawa, Nigel Newlove, City News.